Hello beautiful people, Anton here from Warhorse Training. I'm here today to talk about something I'm quite excited about. Just found out from one of my very good friends that Broly is back. As you can see on 3 of my t-shirts, I'm a massive Dragon Ball Z fan. And I fully appreciate that Broly was never canon. He's done a couple of movies. You can hear in my voice, I'm a little bit excited, but I mean, they brought out Super. Super was amazing. A lot of people didn't like Kale. I absolutely love Kale. You know, it was like Broly reincarnated, but female, you know, abs and berserker mode, and it was absolutely phenomenal. But Broly is coming back. I'll put a date of when the movie's coming out on the screen soon, but yeah, it's just absolutely amazing. I'm so hyped for it, so hyped. I mean, Broly was just fantastic. When I was little growing up, Dragon Ball Z had such a massive impact on me, you know, from being that kid that, you know, nerdy kid, got bullied, got really badly bullied, studied, you know, martial arts, got myself fighting fit, got myself stronger, went into bodybuilding, got a lot bigger, you know, got my own back with regards to people that was bullying me, and never stood for any crap. You know, it was like Goku getting beaten up all the time and coming back stronger, you know, with a good outlook. And then there's a little bit of me that's a bit like, you know, a bit like Vegeta, a little bit bitter, a little bit twisted, a little bit like I need to get strong as such and such. I need to be more, you know, a little bit more pride. But no, seeing Broly on the screen was just like absolutely nuts, you know. So I mean, even just his quotes, like, you know, where he's just like, oh God, what is it? He's just kind of turned around to his dad and he's just like, yeah, Dad, where are you going in that rocket ship? And he's like, well, rocket ship built for...
You think you're going, Dad, in a rocket built for one person? Did you really think I would die just because this planet is about to explode? Is that another word for coffin? I just love a dramatic ending. Persistence is annoying. Why don't you give up? You can say goodbye to your son. Kakarot, how much do you love your son? Getting stronger. Yes, much stronger. What's the problem, Kakarot? Have you given up? A little green bug has come to get squashed. You usually pick on the children first? I do what needs to be done. What do you expect from a true freak? If you had just let me kill you all before, you wouldn't be dealing with this pain now. Your own complete and utter waste of sand blood. What was that supposed to be? Goku or Goku? Still not comfortable with the idea of dying. You scum. Still got some fight left in you? Then please try your best to make me kneel before you. So it's true. You are all talk and no action. A true piece of trash. Not to fight back, I understand. But I am going to destroy this planet no matter what. Oh, look. The little slaves decide to be brave. I noticed that you love to look up in the sky at your silly old planet. You're probably dreaming you could go back there someday. It's just a dream.
Yeah, all I can say is that, you know, Broly he's what the 90s kids version of Predator 1 was. Remember that time when you saw Predator 1, Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know, and it was just like Jesse, you know, Ventura, and he was just, I ain't got time to bleed, and it was just so much fuel-injected testosterone on a TV screen. That's what Broly was for us 90s generation kids of Dragon Ball Z fans. He was just a testosterone-injected saying that just nothing but bad quotes and manly, you know, just I'm going a bit off the beaten track here. Anyway, back to the video. Absolutely love him. Hopefully they do him justice. I just had to do a video just to say that, I mean, I'm absolutely hyped for this. It was phenomenal. I mean, back in Dragon Ball days, you know, Goku, little Goku, it still carries on, still transits into current time. The humour's great. Master Roshi being a little bit of a perv. I mean, he's always been the same, but I mean, it still stands the test of time, even though it's old. My favourite is going to be Dragon Ball Z. It's something I was growing up in the 90s, you know, alongside things like the cartoon X-Men and you know, Spider-Man when that came out. Very 90s type, you know, animation, and obviously the anime with Dragon Ball Z just really hit home with me. And the Majin Buu saga, how Vegeta actually had to dig deep, become Majin Vegeta, etc., etc. Just fantastic. And yeah, all of the movies that came out along that time, you know, the Broly, you know, Bardock, all that stuff is just reminisces with me, and hits quite home with regards to what I had been through and how much they helped me. I wear them on training t-shirts because they inspire me as much as these actors that I'm doing this you know, train for TV for. They really do inspire me, and I'll do a video on Dragon Ball Z later on. I just wanted to let everybody know out there, you know, obviously Broly is back, and it looks like it's gonna be canon. Oh, before we go, one other thing that I need to mention, have to mention, is obviously, you know, Dragon Ball Z, Japanese anime. You look at the original Japanese anime, it's all based around the kung fu, the martial arts aspect of things, etc. And it's got this like spiritual, you know, martial art type of twine to it. You look at the original Dragon Ball Z that I looked at and watched it on Toonami, things like that when I was younger. It was very much Americanized, it was dubbed, it was, you know, Goku was more like Superman in his presence. He was more like, I'm going to save the day, in opposed to having this little, you know, chip on his shoulder of always wanted to be the strongest, bestest, fastest, no matter what happens. He always wanted to beat people. Whereas, you know, the Goku and Vegeta and the whole scenario that I fell in love with was very much the Americanized icon version, where he was a little bit more Superman, a little bit more superhero-esque. And I just wanted to make sure that that was notable, because I appreciate there's a lot of Dragon Ball Z fans out there, a lot of critiques, oh, this isn't canon, you know, Super Saiyan 4 isn't canon, Super's not that great, Kale's not that great, blah blah blah, you want to watch the manga, you want to read the manga, etc. I get that, I fully get that, but you know, 90s kid, fell in love with Dragon Ball Z. One of the big things to Dragon Ball Z that I absolutely love, that I struggle to watch some of them now, is when they used to merge like old metal music. You know, you'd be watching like people fight and it'd be, you know, Disturbed in the background, or Trapped, or, you know, it'd be Three Days Grace, and you know, those motivational tracks are things that I still listen to in the gym now. You know, you'd have epic fight battles between, you know, Goku, Vegeta, etc., and you'd be having good metal music in the background, good 90s, you know, early 2000s metal music, and it was just epic, absolutely epic. But yeah, ciao for now. Anyway, I'm Anton on Warhorse Training. Like, comment and subscribe on YouTube and Facebook, and thanks for listening, guys.